Welcome back to Gear Up Bike, your ultimate destination for detailed, no-nonsense motorcycle reviews, real-world impressions, and everything two-wheel related. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most charming yet powerful modern classics to come out of Japan, the 2025 Honda CB350 RS. This bike is where retro style meets modern performance, and Honda's engineering finesse shines through every detail. So, if you've been eyeing this machine or just love classic cafe-copyright tracer vibes with a punchy engine, sit tight, because we're going all in from design and performance to engine specs, comfort, and value. At first glance, the 2025 Honda CB350 RS carries that unmistakable retro DNA that instantly draws your attention. The stance, the curves, and the muscular tank tell you this bike is built to turn heads. It's got the nostalgic feel of the old-school CB series, but with a fresh, athletic twist. Honda's attention to detail is immaculate, from the sculpted metal fuel tank with bold color contrasts, to the neatly placed CB350 RS badging that feels both vintage and modern at the same time. The chrome touches are subtle but elegant, and that gives it a premium aesthetic without overdoing it. The front section of the bike is all about simplicity with purpose. You get a round LED headlamp housed in a classic chrome casing, instantly giving it that retro look. But underneath that traditional face lies the brilliance of modern lighting technology. The illumination is sharp and spreads evenly, ensuring visibility even on dimly lit roads. The front fender is sleek and short, perfectly complementing the sporty profile. The golden front forks pop beautifully against the darker shades of the bike, giving it a premium touch that screams quality. Move along to the side, and this is where the CB350 RS starts flexing its athletic character. The tank design is muscular yet balanced, flowing smoothly into the single-piece seat. The RS version carries a sportier side profile than its sibling, the Honda CB350, with tighter lines and a higher stance. The blacked-out engine case, alloy wheels, and upswept exhaust design bring out the modern cafe-copyright tracer flavor. The seat is dual-tone, slightly contoured for both rider and pillion comfort, with a tuck-and-roll pattern that's pure retro artistry. The side panels feature bold RS branding, emphasizing its sportier nature compared to the more classicist look. As you move toward the rear, the 2025 CB350 RS keeps things minimal but effective. The rear LED tail lamp is compact and cleanly integrated into the tail section, giving the bike a sharp finish. The rear mudguard is shorter than the Honda's, emphasizing the sporty silhouette. The dual shock absorbers with black springs add that muscular touch, and the 140-section rear tire gives it a wider, more planted stance. The bike feels grounded, sturdy, and confident, even when stationary. It's a perfect blend of retro elegance and modern aggression, something Honda has truly mastered in this RS variant. Now let's talk about the heart of this beast, the engine. The 2025 Honda CB350 RS continues to be powered by the same 348.36cc, air-cooled, single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine that produces around 20.8 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 30 Nm of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. But don't let the numbers fool you, it's the refinement, the smoothness, and that signature Honda throttle response that make this engine so addictive. It's mated to a 5-speed gearbox with an assist and slipper clutch, ensuring smoother gear transitions and preventing wheel hop during aggressive downshifts. The exhaust note is deep and throaty, a sound that gives the CB350 RS its own distinct character. It's got that classic thump reminiscent of vintage Hondas but refined enough to fit modern urban roads. The engine delivers a strong mid-range pull, which means the CB350 RS feels at home in city traffic and open highways alike. It accelerates cleanly, and you can easily cruise at 90 to 100 km/h without a hint of vibration. The air cooling setup works efficiently, and even during longer rides, the engine remains stable and consistent. The fuel injection ensures crisp throttle response, while the low-end torque makes the ride smooth, especially for city commutes. Honda's main shaft coaxial balancer reduces vibration significantly, making long-distance rides comfortable. Coming to performance, this bike isn't just about looks and sound, it's about control and comfort. The chassis feels solid, built around a half-duplex cradle frame that ensures stability at higher speeds. The front suspension uses telescopic forks, while the rear uses twin hydraulic shocks that provide a perfect balance between comfort and handling. Whether you're maneuvering through city traffic or leaning into curves on weekend rides, the CB350 RS feels predictable and well-balanced. It's easy to handle, thanks to its 181 kg curb weight, which gives it enough heft to feel planted but not too heavy for everyday rides. Braking duties are handled by a 310mm front disc and 240mm rear disc, paired with dual-channel ABS. The braking feedback is progressive and reliable, providing full confidence during sudden stops. The grip from the MRF Zapra curved tires, with a 150/70 rear and 190 front, adds to the sense of security and control. Honda has also included features like Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, which is basically traction control, a rare feature in this segment. It helps manage power delivery and prevents wheel spin on slippery surfaces, a thoughtful addition for everyday riders. The ergonomics are another area where the CB350 RS excels. The handlebar is wide and slightly lower compared to the NS, giving you a more aggressive riding posture without compromising comfort. The seat height of 800 mm is accessible for most riders, and the slightly rear-set foot pegs create a sporty stance that adds to the RS's dynamic feel. The cushioning on the seat is soft yet supportive, making it suitable for longer rides. Even the mirrors, with their classic round shape, provide excellent rear visibility. On the feature front, Honda has given the CB350 RS all the essentials you'd expect in a modern classic. You get a semi-digital instrument cluster with analog speedometer and a small digital screen for odometer, fuel gauge, gear position, and trip meter. The bike also supports Bluetooth connectivity for turn-by-turn navigation, call alerts, and message notifications through Honda's smartphone voice control system. It's not overly tech-heavy, but it strikes a good balance between classic aesthetics and modern convenience. The ride quality is where this bike truly shines. Whether you're cruising through city streets, hitting the open highway, or taking twisty back roads, the CB350 RS feels composed. The suspension tuning is slightly firmer than the NS, giving it that sporty edge. Cornering feels confident, and the wide tires ensure great road grip. The seat remains comfortable even after hours of riding, and the clutch and throttle feel light and responsive, which is a blessing for daily commutes. In terms of fuel efficiency, you can expect around 35 to 38 km/L, depending on riding style and conditions, which is quite reasonable for a 350cc motorcycle. Combined with a 15-liter fuel tank, it offers a decent range for long weekend rides without frequent refueling stops. Now, let's talk about the pricing. The 2025 Honda CB350 RS is priced around a superscript 12.20 lakh to a superscript 12.30 lakh ex-showroom, depending on your location and color choice. Considering what you're getting at the retro charm, modern engineering, premium build quality, and Honda's reliability, it's a solid deal in the mid-capacity segment. It competes with bikes like the Royal Enfield Hunter 350, Classic 350, and the Yazdi Roadster. But where the CB350 RS stands apart is in its refinement, lighter handling, and premium finish. To sum it all up, the 2025 Honda CB350 RS is more than just a motorcycle, it's an experience. It's designed for riders who love the charm of the past but demand the reliability of the present. With its punchy engine, refined performance, stylish design, and everyday usability, this bike manages to strike the perfect balance between nostalgia and modernity. If you're someone who wants a head-turner with Honda reliability, a bike that can handle daily commutes and weekend adventures with equal grace, the CB350 RS deserves to be on your short list. It's smooth, it's confident, and it's built to last, just what you'd expect from Honda. So, that's our detailed review of the 2025 Honda CB350 RS. What do you think? Would you pick this modern classic over its Royal Enfield rivals? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gear Up Bike, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest reviews and updates from the world of motorcycles. Ride safe, keep exploring, and as always, gear up, and let's ride into the next adventure together.